Welcome to the 4 p.m. podcast, where ideas take shape and strategies find purpose. I am Mounir Ajam, founder and CEO of Uruk Project Management, and I have a deep-seated passion for project management and community development. Drawing on decades of global experience across diverse industries and roles, I am here to guide you through the transformative power of the 4 p.m.s: project, program, product, and portfolio management, and our focus on business-integrated project management. Let's explore how integration unlocks unparalleled value for you and your organization. Good day, my friends. Welcome back to the 4 p.m. podcast. I am your host, Mounir Ajam, and I'm delighted you're here with me today. In this episode, we'll revisit one of my early professional experiences in the oil and gas industry, a real story about how a $100 million project portfolio full of conflict and resistance transformed into a collaborative, integrated team effort, from overcoming pushback at multiple levels to building trust through shared responsibility. I'll walk you through how we turn barriers into breakthroughs and achieve success together. Part 1. The relevant background. Can we transform from conflict to collaboration? We have discussed a situation where conflict was increasing on an alliance contract responsible for a portfolio of about $100 million in multiple small capital projects inside operating petrochemical plants. Initially, the project owner implemented a project control group within the project management department, but that was insufficient. Finally, the contractor's director requested that we integrate their project controls team with ours, which helped diffuse the conflict through collaboration. Today's episode is about this integration. Part 2. The challenges. There were multiple layers of resistance and many projects were behind schedule and over budget. The first resistance. The owner's director initially rejected the idea. He thought it would shift accountability to my team instead of the contractor. I pushed back, noting that the contract was cost plus incentive, so as owners, we pay for the overruns and delays and need to minimize them. A long story short, we got the approval. The second resistance. This resistance came from the contractor management team below the director. They were concerned about having their team and project control manager under my authority. After a few meetings, the contractor's director and I convinced them that success is to benefit all. The third resistance. This resistance came from the project control resources on the contractor side. They had seen me as strict and unwavering and were worried I would be a bad boss. I asked them for a leap of faith to collaborate for a short while and to see if we can make a difference. Part 3. The change. As a project control integrated team, we were responsible for all projects in the portfolio and had to continue to support the ongoing work. That was our first challenge, and we redistributed the work to all integrated team members instead of having the contractor's team do the job and the owner team do the oversight. Now, we were all doing direct work, no duplication or added reporting. Next, we needed to improve persistent and repeated problem and project controls, estimating and forecasting. So here is what we did. We established an estimating feedback process. Whenever we find errors in the estimates or the estimating system, we provide immediate feedback and make the necessary adjustment to the budget up or down. We established a training program in two parts: A, project controls members, and B, project and construction staff. We made a list of the recurring problems and then formed the sub-teams of 2 to 4 people from project control. Each sub-team had to identify the problem, its root causes, and the solution. Each team had a month to do this. At the end of the month, we all went to an off-site team building/task force, where each sub-team reported on their topic and all team members offered suggestions and improvements. Once all feedback was incorporated, we had our action plan. Then we repeated the process for the next set of topics. At the end of the 3-day offsite, we had cleared many issues, the integrated team was refreshed, and trust began to build due to the open collaboration. We came back and immediately started to implement the change. Part 4, the results. The work's positive impact started to show immediately, raising the level of trust with our management. Not everything was perfect, since many projects already had existing problems. However, our reporting, forecasting, and analysis improved significantly. Our estimating feedback led to improving the estimates. Finally, we implemented a continuous improvement program in which we identify lessons learned, issues, and challenges, and address what we can immediately. If this episode resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your teams. For more episodes, tools, and stories, visit urukpm.com or connect with me directly on LinkedIn. And if you enjoy these real stories from the trenches, you can dive deeper into our case studies at urukpm.com/case studies. For related services, visit urukpm.com/services. And for learning and development programs, head over to urukpm.com/learning and development. Before I forget, you can also schedule a confidential strategy session with me at calendly.com/urukpm. This is Mounir Ajam for the 4 p.m. podcast. Until next time, keep learning, keep leading, and always deliver with purpose.